Can you switch to that camera?
Yeah. Well, hello, everybody. Hold on a second. Okay, camera.
Yeah, we're gonna have to alter the view a little bit.
Well, he stood back. Yeah, we can go back and forth.
Yeah, we can switch back and forth. Welcome to Kingsland, Georgia.
Captain, incoming message.
We're waiting for our guests to come. They kind of got here rather late. They were expecting to be here at 7 and got here at almost 9.
And now they're finishing up what they need to do and getting in their hotel room, and then they'll head this way.
But today we got called and asked if we could come up to Kingsland, Georgia for a promo shot.
A series of photo shots for something, an event they're planning.
Hey,
John.
Hey, John. Hi. So the promo shot is going to be for a movie they're going to be shooting up
doing
here.
A show. They're doing a movie, and B, that they're doing a show on a train.
So they want us to come and play Klingon. So it was kind of a last minute thing. So we packed up our stuff and drove to Georgia. I'm trying to think. Alan is the Exodor's captain.
I believe so.
I believe he's the Exodor's captain. And he dropped some knowledge that we're about 20 minutes from Gene Roddenberry's dad's home. So there's a lot of Star Trek history in this area. My brain's not working. I haven't slept today, so what was I thinking? Neutral Zone Studios in Kingsland, Georgia, August 5th. We will be helping run a Harry Potter con
in Bartow
at the Civic Center. And then October 14th, we'll be doing Sci-Fi Bartow with Robin
Curtis,
who has actually appeared, I believe, in one of the fan films from Neutral Zone Studios.
At least one.
So a little bit of a tie-in. So even though we're 4 hours away from home, we actually have a crossover. So how you been, John?
Yeah, right.
You're staying out of trouble.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I'm not.
So I posted a picture, and from the picture, Sean from Sites Bartow Con LLC asked, "Is that the Best Western?" Yep, it's definitely the Best Western. So
you should have said no. It's the worst Western, but breakfast is worth it.
Did I not put? Oops.
Sorry, guys. It's been a very long day. John has had maybe an hour's sleep, and I've been up since 2:18 this morning. So, been one of those days.
But that's why we kind of delayed tonight. We were hoping to have Ray on I'm not sure if he's going to make it or not. We're going to do a special
Interview with Ray.
interview, but we want to touch base. We are in Kingsland. We will have a couple pictures of us, at least in costume,
In different places.
different places. We have one of our pet fleet sitting here going, "Hey, shut up! I'm trying to sleep here." And we're kind of starving right now too. So somebody mentioned pizza, and we were talking about pizza for the past half an hour. But how's things in England?
Yeah, right. Bit warm.
Bit warm.
Mm.
Well, it's
Any cons or anything going on in your neck of the woods?
In my neck of the woods, not at the moment, but I think they've got the let's get this right. Destination Trek coming over in August in Birmingham. You've got Will Conan, got Walter, Jortakai.
That sounds like fun.
Destination Trek is pretty good, actually.
You come to
At least from what I've heard.
yeah.
I know that there's one here too.
It's the same one. It moves all over.
Really?
But they've got the one big one in England. That's where it started.
Yes.
Who?
It's
Steve? Are you working right now, Steve?
Where'd you get? What are you reading?
Boo.
Oh, boo. Boo hoo. Steven, you want to pop in and say howdy?
Maybe give an update on progress.
Yeah, that'll work.
I have to find that now.
Yeah, you got the two decks, Christine Chong, Jeff Ricketts, Sunita Henry, Wins Walsh, Ethan Phillips, Will Conan, and Rudolph Martin. Destination Trek.
That'd be cool.
There we go. Sure, for a minute. Sweet.
It's just a price.
But,
Oh, he's pulled it on back.
huh?
He's pulled it on back. He says taking over the world. He used to be taking over the universe.
Yeah.
He must be getting old.
One internet connection at a time. Look at this.
Hey, boss.
Hello, everyone.
You've cut back to only trying to take over the world. Steven, what's wrong with you? The universe or nothing. Go big or go home.
I already went big. I was the commander of Starfleet. Now I'm retired, so I gotta scale back my opportunities.
Okay, just to pass something on to you that I was told about 2 weeks ago. Grady is still waiting for your application.
Well, I bought a house up here, and we've been moving in. We've been moving in, and the house cost me $1. $1.
What?
So in Kentucky, you can transfer property from a parent to a child or to a sibling, and you can do it for $1. I paid I paid taxes on $1.
Holy cow.
So I'm going from paying $1,400 a month in rent to paying $1,400 a year in taxes.
There you
Sweet. That's awesome.
So yes.
Hey, however, there is one thing. I am looking much younger than you now.
Yeah, after you leave, after being commander of Starfleet and all those late nights and people that just hate you and all this stuff, you retire and you just don't give a shit anymore of the way you look.
Hold on. I gotta show you why.
Yeah, a series of dye jobs.
Where is it? There it is. We're getting ready to do Harry Potter Con.
Oh my God! Are you going as
Hagrid.
Hagrid.
Yeah, are you going as Hagrid?
Yeah.
I
I'm
could
going
see
as
that.
Snape.
Oh shoot! It's not on.
I'm going as Snape's, dude.
Nah, you need to go as that one professor that was hiding in his chair in that
No.
one movie.
Oh,
No.
That was one we got left.
hold on.
Oh, there you go.
Let
You
me
would do this. You would do this.
now. Just to show you, Steve. There you go. That was the first dye job to get it to your color.
It's so funny.
Well, if you're not busy, October 14th, Bartow is having an actual con.
October 14th. I actually have OBS school that I have to go through at the Smyrna National Guard base in Tennessee.
Well, the only reason why I mention that is because Robin Curtis will be there.
Well,
See,
that
you
would.
could come and celebrate my 45th birthday.
You don't look a day over 50. It's okay.
So have you stopped the medication at least?
What medication?
Heart medicine, the blood
shelf
pressure.
Oh no. I'm still having to take it.
But is it now your daughters that are making you take the medicine, or
That and my 8th grade sweetheart that we rekindled and found each other again after we both got divorces. So it was great.
okay?
She keeps me taking my pills religiously.
She's giving you those ones that slow you down, huh?
Yes. I'm getting fatter and slower with age.
But I have noticed you've been doing a lot more with Natalie and Fiona lately.
Yeah, Fiona actually lives with me now. She's actually with her mom doing her summer month-long vacation with her mama. But she has lived with me since February of this year.
Sweet.
Natalie is her and her fiance, and my oldest son is getting a house together. So yeah, it's been great.
Awesome.
Okay, one quick question. I got to get you on the barrel on this one. So,
Okay.
when are the three of us relaunching After Dark?
Ooh. So I got to work on a name change for one, because I kind of got the slap on the wrist. I can't use anything with Starfleet. Can't use anything with SFI.
Excuse me.
Yes.
You are in good standing as a member of Starfleet, and according to the manual, and the fact that it was said that that particular show was yours and yours alone and not Starfleet's.
Yeah, but
Therefore, because you are in good standing, have a chapter.
The
You can
bylaws
use
say you
anything
can.
according to the bylaws.
well, I understand where the new administration is coming from, because we do have some colorful chats on After Dark.
How about sci-fi After Dark? Because we talk about everything. We talk about
Yeah.
Star Trek. We talk about Battlestar Galactica. We talk about Star Wars. We've even had Star Wars people on the show, on our shows,
Yeah.
because we kick it with them. So we'll bring them in. We can bring everybody in.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got to work on an intro video. I've got a guy that kind of, after we were all ready to launch, and then I got a message saying that I couldn't use this, and this, and I can't call it this. And so it literally threw a giant wrench into a warp core.
Why is After Dark just labeling it After Dark?
I don't know. I got to find somebody out there that can help me make a video. The other gentleman has been very, very swamped, so we need a new intro video and out video.
You don't
So
want another 10-minute video, do you? Because
no, not a 10-minute video.
we like that 30-second countdown. Hit it.
Right. I don't know. Somebody
How
told me
about-
Somebody told me I should call it the USS Constellation After Dark, and I don't know
You
because
can
they
do
can't
that.
really they cannot dictate under the rules and policy of what a chapter does.
And because USS Russell Camp Broadcasting Network is not listed as SFI's Broadcasting Network,
He's mine. I paid for it. If they
you
don't,
have a host for it that is
Yeah.
not.
if they don't sign the bill, they ain't going to get no pay.
I also I could not use the Commander Starfleet still. I got a new one that says retired Commander Starfleet. I wasn't able to use that, the original one. So everything that we were going to bring back, it kind of just threw a giant monkey wrench in it.
You know what, Steve? We got a lot of the stuff we did have. You can get me some stills of your new logo and some other stuff, and I'll see what my folks can throw
Maybe.
together, and we'll just send it to you for approval.
Hey, I got an idea for you. If he wants to rename it the U.S. Connie After Dark, we could take the Russell Camp's launch videos, same ship, and put the
I'll
lettering
take
on
my
it.
other captain and I'll make it the Connie, and we'll launch it.
So do the launch video and then put USS Constellation After Dark and letters around it as it launches. Simple 15-second video intro, and you're done.
I've never seen your video intro. Can you show me real quick?
Hold on, I've got.
Well, we actually
We
for
have
our shows,
one from the Essex. Here,
yeah, the launch of the Essex.
this is from the launch.
Like that. It's pretty cool. We'll
Right.
be in touch.
That's in Star Trek Online, and I've got a character that just got a sovereign. I can change his name to anything, name and number.
Yeah,
And
we'll
that was one of the first videos he did too. I think the other one was a little bit better.
I did two more for John.
yeah,
He
we'll,
loved them.
we'll look at it. Well, I've got to be out of my current house by the end of June, and I'm going to get my office set up at my new house, and it's going to be a bigger office, so I'll be able to do other stuff in it. But I'm
Okay.
actually on date night, so I just want to pop in for a little bit, say hi, still alive, enjoying retirement. Long live SFI.
Best of luck
Well,
to
have
you.
a
Take
great
care.
day.
See you
Tori
guys.
sends hugs. Take care. Send it when they show up. Too.
I already sent it. It's above it.
Oh.
Go ahead and join. I believe this is Crystal. That said, "Hey guys, what's up, Jeff?"
Hello, Jeffrey.
Hello.
How you doing, young fella?
Fine.
Good.
My computer is starting to act up a little bit again, but it just straightened out. John,
Hi.
well,
Hi.
did your Well, did everything go okay?
Yeah. Got a few presents.
Okay. You look a little darker than usual, Sean.
Oh no, this is Eugene. Yeah, I dyed my beard a little bit for
Uh-huh.
to see what it would look like for Hagrid in August 5th. We're going to be doing Return to Hogwarts.
Yeah, there's a return to Hogwarts with the city of Bartow.
Oh.
After we're part of the staff, we will be helping set up everything. We have everything get together. Then we get to disappear. And Sean will be coming in as Hagrid on vacation.
Oh.
And I will be walking around. And I know with this illustrious hairstyle, it's hard to picture, but as Severus Snape, all the way down to the black contacts. And we will be just part of the entertainment.
All right.
And
Sounds
it's going
like
to
fun.
support a multi organization funded food bank shelter. So we're trying to.
Oh, the guest of honor's here.
Yeah, hey Ray, you look as tired as we are.
Somebody out in the hallway?
No, it's you. You're the
How
guest
about
of
you
honor.
give him this chair, and I'll switch cameras.
We're on film? Oh my god.
No, we're on live.
We're on live.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Hey everybody.
Hold on, let me remember how to do this.
carefully. Usually works.
And let me get out of the way. The camera's up here behind me.
The camera's way up there. Right?
All right.
You know about all those crazy attachments.
I've seen them. That's a halo, right?
That's my halo. Yeah.
Have I died and gone someplace else?
You've gone to Pizza Heaven. You're back in Little Italy.
And we
See you at Full Moon Pizza.
and you know Mark.
Real pizza.
Pizza corner.
So
Oh yeah.
we were just talking. One of Robin Curtis. She was in one of the fan films, or is she just a
Yeah.
guest?
She was a guest at the studio. She's going to be a guest as well again at our Kingsland. We don't know what we're calling it yet.
The
There I
train.
am. Not the train. It's the Kingsland
The
Fan Festival. We wanted to call it the Geek Fest, but nobody liked it.
I think there's already a Geek Fest somewhere.
Yeah, there is a.
I have no doubt there are many Geek Fests.
And then she's going to be on October 14th down in BartoCon.
Yeah.
Right. With us.
Well,
I was thinking,
Guys, I'm checking a familiar poster over my shoulder over here.
booth,
Yeah.
if you have something small that could be a display,
Yeah.
That we can set.
like a picture display, we could set up in part of our booth for the Neutral Zone Studios.
To push you guys.
It's right at the front door before everybody goes in.
You tell me what you want.
So
You want a wooden shuttlecraft about that big, or you want me to give you my viewer and you can play some fan films, or you tell me. You tell me. You think about it.
we've got time,
I got time. I'll work on it.
but
Have an answer on Thursday.
Next Thursday.
well, let's see if anybody's seeing us.
Should be better.
so
There's some March.
Yeah.
Somewhere. There it
There
is.
we go. And there
we
go.
got Jeff Higdon.
Lower
lower
right,
right.
is Jeff Higdon.
Hey Jeff.
John is our
Hey, hello.
vampire. He's from England.
Outside of London.
Oh, you're in the UK.
Yep.
John
Yeah.
is.
I'm so sorry for you,
It's about 2:30 in the morning. And then you met Mark,
Mark.
and of
Hey, how's
course
it going?
you're hanging out with
The rest
Russell.
of
The
us.
rest of us.
your
The rest of us.
helpers.
Yeah. We need to do like
Family now. I'm sorry.
think
I
we
feel
need
like you're.
I think we need to do a Christmas thing where maybe I'm Santa and I've got some Klingon helpers or something.
Hey,
Hang on, Oak Federation. We can vote.
and here's the other thing. You don't have to drive all the way up here to visit us. You could drive
We're in
to
Winter Haven.
Winter Haven and check out our bar.
I'll do that.
Oh yeah, I have a full bar. That's what we normally say.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
But we were talking about this area has a pretty. Alan was telling us about the history of the area.
Very, very deep rooted Roddenberry history.
It sure is. It's kind of crazy, but yes, it is.
But when we came up a couple months ago to do some demolition, so that you could retake the thing.
We're still
yeah,
waiting
they
for you to show the pictures. Approval.
Well, we do have the one video
What am
of.
I waiting on? What am I
You
doing?
told us we couldn't show any of the pictures until you told us. So all the pictures we did.
All
tell you.
right. Everybody, this is official. Show the pictures.
Cool. We have seen the video.
Whoa!
That's beautiful being footage.
Is up, and we showed it, and we said that y'all are taking back over the thing,
Full studio.
and we talked about that and said it was a lot of fun with a lot of great people, and in the future we would have more interviews. So,
Here we are.
Vic's boss Tina arranged, or
My boss. Tina.
Ray and Vic's boss Tina. Well, Tina's
And Alan.
Ray's personal assistant arranged for us to have Ray, and unfortunately, traffic was a bear today.
There was a lot of things. There. By the way, I never called her my personal assistant. I don't know if that's what she's saying, but if you want to refer to Tina, she's number one.
Number one,
That's
yeah.
what Tina said that.
She's
You
number one.
said personal.
We're
assistant.
teasing you.
I'm not, hey, listen, I'm smiling.
Hey, we love Tina.
She called
Tina
us.
is awesome.
Tina called us up this morning and said,
This is what we need, and this is what we
"Can
need."
you
We're
be
like,
here
"We're on our
at
way."
1 tomorrow for a publicity shoot? We want to cast y'all in an upcoming film."
And we're like, we'll do this.
We're like, "Sure." So, and she told us that her position was made official. I was like,
That
wasn't it made
everybody goes through Tina.
official like 2 months ago when we were
When she got the
destroying
gold
everything?
shirt,
Yeah,
you know, I'd say that's pretty official.
But
we kind of figured that she just didn't touch all the email stuff.
That's very possible.
But I know that y'all are working on a lot of upgrades for the studios. I hear you have some
Incredible ideas.
airflow upgrades that you're going to be working on, so that the
I can fill you guys in. I'm happy to
Sure.
fill you guys in. Not those guys.
Us guys.
Guys,
We're the
turn-
family.
Guys out there, turn your heads. Just turn your heads, okay? So we did the demolition, which these guys were really a part of, and I appreciated everybody who came to do that. So what we did was we really gutted the other side. What are we planning on doing all around? Well, there are a lot of things. First things, though, tomorrow's photo shoot is to promote the Sci-Fi Express. So
Right.
for you guys who don't know, we've partnered with the Georgia Coastal Railway. And we're actually, they do a train ride. It's like a 90-minute train ride, goes up the coast and back. And we're doing a Star Trek. Sorry, we're doing a sci-fi adventure. Gotta be careful. So we're doing a sci-fi adventure. We've got the script pretty much written. So tomorrow's shoot is to promote that. We're going to try to activate people in costume on the train, so those guys can do it. But the good news is the owner of Georgia Coastal Railway and the owner of Neutral Zone Studios have stepped out of the picture and left it to people like number one and his number one, because we're only going to muck up the works. So Ina and Sean are in charge of that. So I'm just going to see how it turns out, and then I'll tell them these things. But so that's what's going on with the train side of things. I'm working with a couple of people on a couple of different things for the other side. Ostensibly, when I took that side, it was going to be for a non-profit, which we registered, and it's TNZ Film, no, Education and Film Foundation. I'm just like,
That's so am I.
Education and Film Foundation, LLC.
That's awesome.
And we've been trying to come up with a program to kick it off. And as my old boss would have said to me, good luck shines on drunks and fools and on that drunk. So, so we've met up with someone. Do you guys know Ruth? You may not have met Ruth, but Ruth has been around for a long time.
I met Ruth.
Yeah. So Ruth is working with a church who's making small educational films, small children's films. And the guy who's running it is a guy who was really a big time producer, and he just decided to get out of it. He was one of the main people in The Walking Dead as far as production people. And he proposed this idea that he's had for years and was right on the cusp of getting off the ground, and everything flew out from under him. But it's an education foundation. He's not a 501c3, which is fine because we are.
Right.
And we're going to use him and his concept. I said, you tell me when you want to start. If Thursday is too soon, we'll start whenever you're ready. So that's one thing we're working on is the foundation, which I think that's going to be perfect for what we were trying to do. Second thing is, and whoever's hearing this, you must be sworn to secrecy. Do I dare say it?
Go ahead.
Okay. So back when I started this and I purchased a studio from Vic, which is probably somewhere between January and May of 2018, before we knew that some of the other powers that be had licenses and wouldn't play nice and whatever, Vic and I developed a children's educational series. And it takes place at that time, because we didn't know about licensing or that we couldn't get one. It would have taken place on a starship. And, these children who in TOS, we don't have kids on board, but a situation leads to a parent asking the captain to come on board. And he agreed. And the captain gets all the heads of his departments together. Says you have to educate. It's actually turned out now to be twins, a boy and a girl, so that we can play off each other. Or you can have a girl's story and a young man's story.
Yeah.
And their task is to educate the kids. And what we want to do is we want to have it show them a problem that happened in the 21st century. And how did we fix it by the 23rd century? Or why couldn't we fix it by the 23rd century?
That's cool.
And our big thing, and I'm telling you a lot of stuff. Again, whoever's watching, I'm telling you a lot of stuff. So our big thing was can't be Star Trek. Even if it's a parody, even if it's educational, it can't be Star Trek. Because we went for licensing and they wouldn't grant it, and they're not going to grant it now. So we've been talking about doing a little bit of redressing to the studio. And as it turns out, there's good luck shines on drunks and fools. As it turns out, is a gentleman who passed away 6 months ago. And long story short, his widow asked a couple of us to come on out. Her husband had built these sets in his garage, but his garage is like half the size of the studio. So there was no way we could transport those sets. But she said, take anything you want. So aside from crazy stuff like sound and video equipment, which she said is going in the garbage. If you want it, I'd rather go someplace where somebody would appreciate it. So aside from that, this guy collected memorabilia from everywhere. I'm just walking around in, his garage, and he's got these, little offices. And aside from all the memorabilia we got, which was Star Trek and Lost in Space, I'm walking around and just lying on his desk is a laser from Forbidden Planet.
Whoa, that's big and bad.
I picked it up. It was heavy. It worked. The lights went on. We've been joined by number one, by the way. We've talked about it.
Really?
Yes, we have.
Oh.
You mean you didn't feel uplifted? We have bragged about you a bit.
Oh, thank
Mhm.
you.
You're
So,
just awesome. I told you that
So
earlier.
she said, take anything you want. And we turned the corner, and the guy had built these sets for a series he never did. It wasn't Star Trek. It was a spaceship set. He had the ship design. He had the costumes designed. He wrote the script. Never did a thing with it for years. Never did a thing with it. So we turn a corner, and there's like 20 absolutely beautiful, unique space costumes. Not Star Trek. So you know what? It's not Star Trek.
That's awesome.
So we're working on all of it. But he had a ton of stuff. So that's the other thing we're working on.
When this starts, you know how to get a hold of me.
And there's a bunch of other stuff as well that's going on. Are you sitting? Are you blocking my view?
No, it's
No,
just hiding
you're
from the
you
camera.
hid from the camera perfect. All I saw was your knee. No, outside when you stepped over.
And in addition, what we're doing on that side is we're moving out the stuff that's just taking up space at the studio side. So the prop room, the lighting room, we want to have an area really for costume. We want to have a kitchen. We want to have a real makeup. And I know you guys know, but was it early in the year? I guess it had to be early in the year. I purchased a real full-size replica of the Guardian of the
Yeah.
And I purchased the rocks, the whole 9 yards. I got it.
Yeah.
And we've been looking for a place to put it, and it's going to go. If you guys may not know it, but you guys will know it. When you walk off of at the end of the corridor and you walk, if you make a right, it's the bridge. If you look left, there's a wall, and it's got my old Stage 9 studios now. It's going to be behind the wall. So this way, it doesn't take away from the bridge, but when people are done, hey, you know what? You want to see something else?
Also, it's
Just
not
walk
going to
through
go
that
to the other side then.
The problem is, I don't think we can get it. So,
Well, I agree with you, but I don't think it's going to be that way.
right. So there's 3 doors to the full-size building.
Yeah.
They're all 3 different sizes. Okay? The one that we ended up bringing it through just by chance, it was the only one that it would fit
So
through.
it's a nice clean fit.
The second one, which is smaller, could fit if we put it at like a 30 or a 45 degree angle. I mean, I've had people say, why don't you cut it?
Who's got a machine? Who's got?
I get that. Who's putting it back together?
Not it.
Who's got the fits and flips?
I want to make one.
And I know we
We
can.
ran through about
Safety
10
net to
demolition
do it.
blades that day. I ain't even going to think about cutting the Guardian with one.
No.
Holy
So I think we have a good place for it. We're gonna put our stool
So it's going to be kind of Brittany's here, and it's going to go in that corner.
where behind the wall.
Well,
Okay.
the
So this way
maintenance stuff
people
is
can't
stacked
see
up back there.
I don't want people
where the
to
break room
see it.
is right now.
No. The break room, no, because it's never gonna get to the break room.
Break room's behind the bridge.
So you go through the corridor, bridge is on the right, it's gonna be behind the wall on the left.
Right there.
Oh, there's a wall there.
Yeah, where all the merch is.
Hey, it's a big
Okay.
wall too.
The merch
To my
wall.
credit, I've only been in the building when it was dark
What?
Why were you in the
Why are
building
you
when it was dark?
because we were working at the other end.
So why didn't you say, hey guys, could you put the lights on?
You know what? I was there for a purpose.
I appreciate
You were
that.
with power tools in the dark. Why didn't you just ask for lights?
We had lights on that end. I
By
wasn't
long
working
extension
on
cords.
this set. And mind you, all my tools had little lights on them.
Yeah.
So we are gonna. I have an idea. I want to put our. We have enough stuff now with memorabilia and stuff that we get donations, but we can't send them. So we want to put a store on that side. We're also going to take the corner side, which you guys, if you remember, you walk down. How did you guys walk in? Did you walk in through the back, through the roll up?
Yeah, we went
What?
with the roll-up.
Went
No,
through
I
the
went
roll
through
up,
the front door.
All right. So either through the front in this direction or from the back in this direction, it leads to a hall.
Right.
And there's a large room that has a staircase that goes up to the attic. We're going to turn that room into a green screen.
Okay, so that one instead of the Vic was talking about doing the other side once the air condition disappeared.
Yeah, we had some problems because of Martin moving that. So I don't want to hear Vic ask me again why it hasn't been moved. We have problems. So I think I know I'm all over the place, but everything is all over the place. Ask Tina. Everything is all
Everything's
over.
all over the place.
When you're ready to set anything in place and put together tables, display counters, whatever, you've got my information.
Yes, sir. Thank
I'll
you.
get you as many people as I can.
Appreciate it.
That's great. So where was
You
I?
want to
What
be
was
part
I
of this
talking
family.
Everything's out of place.
about? What?
Everything is.
Jumbled.
It's all
Everything's-
jumbled.
But I
The
was
last 2
leading
weeks have
somewhere
been
and I
worse.
forgot.
You're talking about the
Oh,
power.
the air conditioning
air
and the
conditioning.
power. So the reason we can't get the power turned on that side of the building is because the address isn't that side of the building.
Say what?
We're 516.
It's
The studio
storage.
is A. The studio is A. That side of the building is B. When you go out and you look at the units, it says 516A and 516B. When you give them the number of the unit, it says 451.
And the parcel identification number doesn't even match either.
Right. So I'm not turning on and paying for electricity that might not be mine. I really want it on. I want to start making use of that side. So we got that nonsense going on. And then we have a couple of other things. What? Can you have my phone? Why? Oh. Good. So we have another thing going on. We have a couple. Two. I said two.
Okay.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? You've been very nice.
How great is this with that?
Yeah, very quiet. I'd like to be laying there getting pet, but that's okay.
Oh, thank you.
So we're trying to come up with a couple of different angles for things to keep the flow of donations coming. So we have two women who are going to dress up in Starfleet uniforms, and we're going to take some, not candid pictures, but we're going to take some professional quality pictures. So they could sell pictures, make money for themselves, make some money for the studio. We're going to set up 3 photo op areas, one which is going to be the bridge, because I've got a backdrop for the bridge. I've got an extra chair for the bridge, and I'm looking at somebody building a lightweight, portable home. That's all I need. That's all I need. We've got a backdrop for the transport, and we've got a backup transporter console. And we've got to just make a third one that's just green screen.
I can make the.
We're just going to make a third one that's green screen.
And
And
the operations group.
what operations group?
Operations has the own navigation.
Yeah, you can make that.
When the asteroid will work.
Okay. Can you make it lightweight?
I don't know how light you want it.
Well, here's the thing. That particular piece, there's 2 problems with that piece. Very heavy.
And you can make it for stability, for holding.
Yeah.
Out of really thin plywood.
Yes.
Stick it to glue it.
Yep.
To foam.
I'm on it.
2 inches.
It does not have to light. I'll just get plates that look like the plates and put them on top.
Four nice heavy lights underneath.
All right,
Just light
so,
up.
okay.
Single LEDs.
Okay. So
Easy. 12 volt. Done. What do you think I do with all my stuff? I
Are
do
you
3D
laughing
printing
at me?
anything. No, she's laughing at me. My
Um,
wife tells me I plan too much.
now, here's what I would like. Now, it doesn't have to be this, but I happen to have seen it. I did a show out in California and it's a portable home. Small as normal. But when I say modular, it was like the top of the helm fit onto the side panel. And the side panel, the astrogator then just kind of locked in place. And the little counter at the bottom, the whatever, that just fit into place. So it was nice because you didn't have to lift up the whole thing and take it. Now, if it's lightweight, I don't care. The problem with the home that we have, A, it's heavy.
Kill somebody.
No, we had it at shows in 2018. I took it on the road so we could do it. The problem was if we we have to hold up the pipes and we were going and it was a gathering. So that was one problem. The second problem with it was, so, there's the island. And it's on the island. What's going on? Wow. It's that lunch that I had coming back on. The problem is, right, the chair, the helm, it sits on the big island. And the big island itself is pretty heavy. The problem is you need the island because that front piece, right, so you've got the helm, and then you've got the piece that comes down this way. Well, that actually doesn't sit on the
No, it goes down to the floor.
yeah, and it's got like
It's notched.
and so you can't put it down on the floor. So what you have to do is you have to put it on a dolly. Move the island to the truck, then wheel that up to the truck on the dolly, and then put it on there so it sits solid. And do the same thing on the car.
I'll give it to you and get a full set of your measurements so that I can make one up.
I think I can. I think I can probably find you the blueprints. If you want the blueprints,
I've got the one in the start protector.
probably. I'm not looking to make it.
That console right there is just like the ones in the runabouts, and it's nothing but cardboard.
Although that one needs to be redone.
Yeah, that needs to be redone.
Is that a transporter?
There's
That's
the,
beautiful.
That's just cardboard
and then this
It's
is
just 2.5
a foam
inch styrofoam.
circle.
with a heavy cardboard top.
The only problem that we have is these are foam, or these are PVC, and when we were at Sci-Fi Bartow, it just went. But I was trying to find the picture. I've got Darth Vader on the transporter.
Yeah, that was at my daughter's birthday.
Nice. Ooh, that's really nice.
That's what we did.
Okay.
That's what Mike, Sharon, and I did in a month.
Oh, yeah.
But most of it was glue.
You tell me what you need, and I'll supply it.
Yeah, it'll just be the 3-inch foam, and then some lightweight.
You tell me what you need. Just write it out
Let
for
me get
me.
it all written down. I'll get it.
Hold on. And there was also little
He's gonna
pattern
show
enhancers.
everything. I did pattern enhancers. I did
Mhm.
everything.
So when we put the transporter room, we put the transporter room on one side so that you could take a straight on shot and then go stand in between the pattern enhancers for the second shot if you had the skill to do the beam down. Now, mind you,
I
that was
didn't know you did all this.
You met
stuff.
my daughter.
Yes.
Well, every year she does a murder or mystery birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I made it for. She wanted one with Star Trek.
Okay.
I do those all the time.
Oh wait. Specimen jars.
What is it?
Specimen jars.
Specimen jars. Oh yeah. Whoa, whoa.
And our people have seen these when
Yeah,
we were
they
doing.
used to be the backdrop for the show.
My goodness.
I made
Which those would probably be really good for his kids show because they're
These
not exactly
are-
Starfleet, but it would.
They're a 3D printer reel, and hot glued to it is just simply heavy plastic, but I had bent to make it crinkly.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's an LED blue light underneath it, and boom. That's what you get.
No arguments for me.
And then all those creatures in there were a whole $1 at Dollar Tree.
Hey, can I get some creepy looking $1 things? It's beautiful.
Is Mike around?
He's on a phone call.
I was trying to find the pictures of people you would know from Sci-Fi Barto, but I didn't take it on this. We gotta find it.
I have about 8 of these.
Yes, I know, but I have my address written on the back. Every time I tried to give one to Tina, you took it.
Did I really?
Yes. That was the
Probably-
funniest thing.
You know what? Wait a minute. When I'll have one to give Tina.
She's got one now.
She's got one now. That's how she got a hold of it. But we've been working a lot trying to get different things done. Because what we want to do
Well-
is we want to expand where we're working with more of a hands-on type situation, like with this.
How are you?
Good.
How you
Yeah.
Hey, Mike. Good to see
And
you.
when he says that we did a lot of work, we did a lot of work.
Oh yeah, this one right here, he gets stomped.
Him
better
and
than
Thea.
Well, Vic was right up there with me, in all honesty. That man was working with us. He was great.
When we do the well,
anything.
how long ago?
I've been noted for.
Did you ever see the old?
That's why I said
Remember the
don't
old
forget
show
to-
that was it was supposed to be like another Saturday Night Live or Friday,
Yes.
and they had Shatner on,
Mhm.
and supposedly it's really Kirk inadvertently beamed down to the set. So everybody's treating him like Shatner, but he keeps calling the ship and he uses his wallet.
Right. God, I remember that. That was the only one.
You can be there tomorrow. Just we could do it together if you want. Just take like 5 minutes and let's walk the set with this whole educational
Okay.
film idea. And you know, I really want to like. I don't want to use the bridge because the bridge is the bridge.
It's intense.
Right.
You're working with little ones. There's a lot to confuse.
Yeah. Right. So
Do you recognize anybody in there?
hardly. Oh, hi, Lauren. Daughter. And that's Dee's wife.
Yeah.
It's deep.
No,
That's
I
his
know,
wife.
but is that his wife?
That's her wife. Yeah.
Oh, should go ahead.
Hi.
I'm fine. Right.
Mary.
Yeah, he walked in. He walked in. She walked in. He walked
Yeah,
in. In that outfit,
Yeah.
and everybody's like, and I say, it's fine. Okay.
No, yeah, and when you talk about inclusive, the people that were there to work that Saturday were definitely not on a certain governor's hit list. They were everybody. You had
It didn't matter. very human being.
And it was like-
entitled to respect.
I didn't realize it was D at first because we were all just working. And then I looked at him like,
Then he's like, does he look familiar? And I said, you got the wig. He said, no costume's missing. Well, okay, I'm just checking, making sure the camera's right. I walked through the. He was looking at me like, you're talking like you knew.
yeah.
Under the minute I saw.
So here's what I'd like to do, if it's okay. Let's walk the sands. Sands the bridge. Without the bridge.
We can get the hallways in.
Just like, well, here's my idea. Let's walk it. And I don't even need you to tell me anything tomorrow. But just think about what you could manufacture
Okay.
to make it, to dress it so it doesn't look like Star Trek.
And we also needed to entice them outside.
Like that whole
I had
thing you
told-
showed me of that transporter, the transporter you made. I mean, why not? That's transport.
I think you saw it.
Let's
the
do it.
Pad that we had.
I mean, you
inside
could use
Star
the
Trek
my idea is we could use the console, right? And we'll just change the background of the transporter chamber from green to something else. That's all. That's easy. Couple of gel, a bunch of gels.
walls.
Yeah. That's it.
With a party back
amazing how
from
they
Star
do
Wars. To
Yeah,
look like
yeah.
lit pizza. Yes, we still have people on. Tina's checking to see.
No,
is it still
I'm
going?
actually making sure my head goes like
It's way up there.
You can,
it's
you can
here.
block it if you want, Tina.
You can block it if you want to.
that.
We can lower it if you want.
I was slouching, so I wouldn't.
We would lower it if you like. For you, we would do that. You're just that. And if your sons need to be told that, we will.
Okay.
Mom is just that awesome.
Oh, thank
You
you.
can see the bottom of the pad.
Oh, wow. I think I walked by that.
That
yeah.
thing's still in my
I didn't
garage.
realize that was.
I have that whole thing still in my garage.
That's like my birthday.
Well, the perfect place to set something like that up is in aux control. Just redress aux control a little bit to make it look like what you've got. I mean, we get the PVC pipes and whatnot.
It's not like it's corrugated PVC sheets.
Okay,
Go buy your sheets.
okay.
Literally, you can put
That I need to
like,
get rid of.
literally you can put
And
like
they're already dead.
tacks to tack them in. So when you want to do the Star Trek at the top, you just pull them off,
Hmm.
and it's like a second skin.
Can we label one of your props TND?
Everything has to be labeled. Something has to be labeled. Goes nowhere, does nothing.
Oh, that was
I know
the
people ask me, what does that mean? It's in all of these things. I said, goes nowhere, does nothing. It can't mean that. And then they find a book where it talks about it.
It's like our sewage pipe.
Just, well, no, that's not true.
Oh.
Goes
it goes
somewhere
right
and
there. It doesn't
No,
go anywhere else.
actually it goes somewhere and explodes. I felt like I was watching Galaxy. God.
That,
was
that,
awful.
that was weird that day.
We're going to try to get a chance, guys, to go to Neutral Zone Studios and take a walk through for the show to actually put on. If you want, you can go onto YouTube and Adam the Woo has done it and a bunch of others have. Or watch Star Trek Continues. You'll be able to see the whole thing.
That's true.
Old sets.
And watch Tales from the Neutral Zone. Because we're just as good as Vic, despite what people think.
And
I thought it was great.
Uh-oh.
Big stuff.
Dad,
How about the whole set?
Josh's outfit.
That's what the cat looks like.
Oh, Avalon?
Avalon Universe. Theirs are also down there. Some of them.
So let's talk about that for a second. Another big reveal. So Josh has been doing Avalon. I've been doing Towers. And, he's helped me out at the studio, helping me either as a be a director for stuff that we released as test
Right.
from the neutral zone. And last time he was here filming, he finished Avalon. He's now closed that Avalon.
Yeah, once you future company, then
Yes, right. I know you were. I think I saw you guys that night. And he and I have been talking, and we are going to collaborate, Yells and Avalon. And we're going to take off a week, same week together. And we're going to shoot for like 6 or 7 days and make 3 short films. And then just edit and get them out over the course of a year, and then we'll do it all over again.
that's a good. That's the way to do it. Do this work in 5, 10, 15 minutes. Run it, and go, run it and go, run it and go.
I think you go.
And is that due to the studio's requirements now?
What? The 15 minutes?
15-minute maximum? No.
No. Actually, you can do 2 15 minutes. You can do 30 minutes. And I did it 30 minutes. And even at 30 minutes, it can be boring. It can. It can be boring. I remember when the guidelines first came out, not to mention any names or dollars or booze.
Well, I know the argument that he's putting, and it's something about certain industries can do whatever they want, but when we're doing something that's not making any money, you can't do it because it's.
Well, that wasn't the crux of the problem. The crux of the problem was that he raised over $1 million and still hasn't made a movie.
That guy.
That guy.
That guy.
Yeah, the guy who
The
bought his.
boss of-
Yeah, the guy who
Yeah.
bought his girlfriend boobs.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, really.
Why are we talking about that idiot?
Because there's a point to it.
And who's destroyed
He's a point to it,
incredible
and it's not.
opportunity.
It's and actually has nothing to do with him. That was just a nice little diversion. But I remember when the guidelines came out, and I was trying to launch a vignette for a new series I wanted to do that I was filming at Starbase Studios called Starship Republic. And on the tails of the neutral zone site is that vignette. So it's Serpent of Yesterday, which I'm of all the things that I've done, to me, since it was the very first effort, I love it. I still love it. I still watch it and I still love it. But I remember I was getting ready to crowdfund when the guidelines came out. Everybody said, start something. Films are dead. Films are dead. People jumping ship and blah, blah, blah. And I remember thinking, okay, that's it. It's over. Like, I'm never going to get this thing off the ground. And I remember sitting in my living room and I kept reading the guidelines. You could do 15 minutes or 215. And I said, you know what? If the Twilight Zone can tell its story in 30 minutes, so could I. Yeah, absolutely.
I remember Rod Squinting, we recorded out 4 in a 25-minute show.
Yep, it was good. And he.
Gee, you could mesmerize an entire audience for 5 minutes of speech.
Mm-hmm. So I said, okay, that's been when I started doing this now, because that was 2015, I believe. And then when I started doing these, I said, okay, the first one I did was 215. They're looking good. And I love it. But it kind of, it doesn't have the movement. So the second one I did, which was Endosymbiosis, which was my tribute to the Predators. I can even tell you what episode. That was a tribute.
Which episode?
The Odyssey of Flight 32.
Holy cow.
Oh. Right? Story that I wanted to make a story that had no ending.
Yep.
And that story had no ending. So you know what? That was my whatever. So I did that and I said, let me try 15 minutes. Let me just do 15 minutes, see what happens. And I loved it. And everything I've done since is under 15 minutes. even if it's 20 minutes, nobody's going to kill you for an extra 5 minutes. You know?
Well, there was a Grace.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
It's not in the
Years since I
guidelines.
looked at it.
It's not in the guidelines.
But the studio,
But
the board
you
had
know what?
imposed on the studio, I think.
And I'll tell you this, my own personal opinion, is that Paramount has now turned a blind eye to fans. They're doing everything they're doing now with Paramount Plus and all these Star Trek things. They're attracting new audiences, old audiences. They must be making money hand over fist. Thinking, right? Fanful. Who's it hurt? Who's it hurt?
Maybe they're learning from Disney's inclusion of the 501st group.
I doubt it.
Well, it's
You
like
want my opinion? I doubt it.
a very well-to-do lawyer I know in Los Angeles is going to the studio and said, why don't you guys just say, okay, you do whatever you want with your fan film. You let us put it in the theaters. We get 20%.
Not gonna happen.
They pay for it. You collect money.
Not gonna
Where's the
happen.
law?
Not gonna happen.
And the studio's like, no, it's ours.
Well, it's not so much no, it's ours, right? I mean, think about it. I mean, look at almost everybody in this room, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are old fans. Shut up. Shut up. We are old
I am
fans.
closer to her than your age.
I don't care. The look and feel of Star Trek today is so good. And to us, Star Trek was a turning point in probably most of our lives and in science fiction, and,
Definitely not.
right? Mine too. And that's not what sells. So they're not going to put money into something that's not going to sell. You know? And remember, I mean, even now you look back on Star Trek and the special effects were kind of goofy. Right?
No.
Yeah,
That's what they
right?
had for the time.
Special effects were kind of goofy.
They did not get the best for the time.
So, coming back to the set and changing the thing, truthfully, you'd only had to change a little bit of the bridge. When you consider the Orville is almost an exact clone to.
It's actually, I'm not worried about it. I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Okay, are you guys familiar with Starship Exeter?
Yes.
Okay. Yes? I heard
Yeah,
somebody
Mark
say
is.
yes.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
so.
And they turned the bridge into the cage. And I remember talking to Royal Weaver. I said, what did you got? Paint that blue and silver and then paint it back to red? And I said, no, it's painter's tape. They just covered everything in blue painter's tape.
When they ripped
And
it
they
off.
got they took two new,
And then you paint the tape and you move on.
they took two new, what do you call it? Plywood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cut it the size of the doors, the outside of the doors, painted them silver and stuck it up, stuck it in front of the red. So the doors didn't open. Who cared?
Yeah, the principle is there.
And then when you were done, take out the silver, pull off the blue.
Bring it
Plus,
back
I
out.
have an Exeter helm, which you probably didn't see. It's sitting right now outside of sickbay. So I have an Exeter helm with the,
Yeah.
the gooseneck
Yeah, with the gooseneck
lamps.
lantern.
And boom.
Yeah.
So I'll put that in its
gooseneck
place.
viewers
Oh, that's
exclusively
cool.
know
I'll
that.
put that in its place. I don't
Okay.
care. And as it turns out, in the original series, in the original Cage,
That's what they used.
well, not only that's what they used, but that was the helm, the nav,
Right.
and you turn it around, and there were two posts that went on the bottom, and it became the transporter.
Mhm.
Uh, so what the heck? We have it. So you know what? I could do that.
Literally. the
I have
whole
to see if
cockpit
there's a
popped up.
story that would lend itself to Beyond the Bridge.
Right.
Because it's an educational thing, right? So So you can use the briefing room, you can use the captain's quarters, you can use sick bay, you take off the red, put on blue, or whatever, right? Transport, I was saying, these guys have built the back, the transport you saw, take out the green gels behind the things and put in another color. Engineering, you could shoot in engineering if you had to.
Change the color of the lights.
Yeah, now we have a hole in the wall, thanks to you guys.
Yeah.
Oops. Oops. It's better than walking down a 20-foot straight down wooden ladder that I
To
know would
change the
collapse
lights.
under my weight.
Oh no, I looked at that and went, no.
No,
That's a terrifying ladder.
that's a terrifying ladder. Yes. It's more terrifying than the ladder that's in engineering.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The one that's.
Are you talking about the red one? Or are you talking
to
about?
get in the back where the pipes are?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
that's scary.
That's scary.
That's very scary.
Yeah, I walked it when the first
You
times
did?
I was here.
Oh.
Never again.
I found one worse ladder in Walmart. The access to the roof.
Walmart.
Walmart.
And I climbed up to shut the access to the
The
roof.
funniest
the other
thing
night.
about the work we did there was him on the ladder and the brother.
That's so funny.
No, but it was because Vic.
I had
Vic
a
gets
bruise.
back up and he says, "It's fine, it's fine. Look, he's bouncing on it." And this leg of the ladder is going like that. It's literally bowing the 3 times its like. Everyone's like, "Get up, get up." Vic looks and jumps completely up and says, "Whoa, that could be dangerous. Get that out of here." Like, yeah, we've been telling you for the last 5 minutes, idiot.
That's how it goes.
I'm still
He was
all
just
new to
stoked.
the Nutrizone stuff, but have you done other ships rather than just the Enterprise?
I've not done the Enterprise.
The
I've
Enterprise
never
has
used the
been-
Enterprise.
Okay.
When I originally purchased a studio,
Mhm.
I called it the Constitution. Everybody
okay.
still calls it the Enterprise, but
But it's not.
if you
the
go
same.
look at the plaque,
Yeah.
2 places you can see what was in my head.
Yeah.
One is if you look at the plaque on the bridge, it says USS Constitution. And if you look at the captain's plaque in the quarters, it's Captain April.
Dang it, we should
Oh,
screw.
it's
We could
Captain
have.
Captain April.
If we had known, we could have screwed with Steve.
And a little thing that I did,
Mhm.
right, for my first production, and I said, I'm leaving it there because it makes so much sense. But if you're in the captain's quarters,
Mhm.
behind the captain's desk, there's some very old books, which were from my bookcase, right? I just had to give it that Picard look. And sitting in the corner is a statue of Atlas.
Oh, that's cool.
And Atlas had the weight of the world on his shoulders, and the captain has the weight of the world on his shoulders. That's been in every film I've ever done.
And in all the books, April loved the Greek gods.
There you go.
Not that I've read any of them.
So it's been the Constitution.
Okay.
We
I know
did
that.
Doomsday, so it became the Constellation.
Okay.
Okay, we did Doomsday, and the only time we ever used the Enterprise was to bring in the Enterprise as it was the opening to the Doomsday machine.
Yeah.
Right when it was coming across the Constellation.
Right.
It was the Pegasus. It was the Republic. So I do not use the Enterprise. And one of the first things I said when I was, because Vic wanted the plaque, Vic
Yeah.
wanted the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Vic. Yeah, okay, you earned it. I'm okay, you earned it. And I said, you know what? When I made the plaque and I put it up on the wall, everybody's looking at me like, what? It's not the Enterprise? And I said, the Enterprise was part of a different generation. That's it. So it's never going to be, not in one of my productions. It's
But the,
never going to be
the
an
difference
Enterprise.
is the Connie is actually gets that class of ship.
Right, exactly.
So that's the forefront. That's the forefront of all of those ships.
Right.
Back class.
Exactly. We have a film that should be coming out of post production soon because we just released Tales from the Neutral Zone. And that took over a year to edit for a lot of different reasons. A lot of different reasons. There's
Test
one
of
that's
time.
what?
Test of time.
Oh, the test of time. What did I say?
You said Tales from the Neutral Zone.
Well, it is technically
Yeah.
the test of time. So that just got released.
Told you she's the boss.
No, she's number one.
Yep.
So that just got released after being in post for a year. There was one we shot several months ago now. Tina was actually in it. She got thrown in it, but she was in it. And it's called
uniform. Go.
It's called The Last Starship. And it's the, what's the name of the ship?
Cherokee.
The Cherokee. So it introduces a ship that was never in canon. But the story explains why it was never in canon. That's about, no, it's not out there yet.
I'll find it and watch it.
We'll let you know when it's out there. We'll let you know. When I read it, I said, I don't see it. Can't see it. And then we all got together and we did a table read, and I was like, oh, that's pretty good. And then, to Vic's credit, he did a great job in directing. He did, if you watch, and he didn't know if he wanted to put his name on it, but The Test of Time, I actually, we were going to film that pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
And in April of 2020, we had to shut down. That's when it was scheduled to film. And I had originally picked that. I said, I want you to make me something that is like, will stand out in the fan film community. And it took 3 years, 2 years, 3 years to film, to get it back in production. And I look at it and I go, this is great. This is Star Trek. This is Star Trek. And the Lost Starship is probably going to be just like that.
I've heard about that.
You may have. Might have been talking about it during demo.
Yeah, it was you and Rick were talking about it. But, so, what I'd like to do is talk to Josh about doing one where someone does a temporal, jumps back to a Constitution past it and says, "Look, Captain, I don't care what you think, you can't go there."
Well, I have one that's out there now that's called When Duty Calls. I'm not going to tell you why it's called When Duty Calls, because it was supposed to be Duty Calls, but that's another story. Anyway, it's a crossover, and yeah, I knew I was going to get, you know how Star Trek is.
Yeah.
You don't like that. That's not, you don't like that. Who cares?
I'm like, how far away from canon can you get and stay in line?
Well, actually, this was in canon. But it was a crossover between TOS and Discovery.
Okay.
Now, you might think that can't happen.
That's not too bad a stretch. And keep it in canon real close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering that's what
You
Strange
can
New
ride
Worlds
the
is
actual
now.
center rail.
Yeah.
You can go straight through.
Yeah, you sure can.
Did you hear me?
What?
Strange New Worlds is basically
Yeah, exactly.
that crossover.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, so if they could do it, I could do it. I don't care.
They haven't watched it yet.
We're still catching
No, I haven't seen the latest episode.
I got very pissy today. Is today Friday?
Today is Friday.
I got
Great
very,
show.
okay. Thank you guys. Keep me honest. I got very pissy because I have.
Well, just trying to get our 2 cents in.
Right.
I watched the whole because Paramount Plus was part of Prime. So I watched it's not. And they said you got to subscribe for $9.99 a month. No, I don't. No, I don't. Sorry. I love you to death, but no, I don't. So we'll see.
Hey, I was subscribing Paramount Plus to Amazon Prime, and I think reduced my cost. So I quit off of Amazon Prime and and upped on regular Paramount Plus and at the $4.99 level.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Everybody wants to make money. I get it. Everybody wants to make money.
I just need to reduce my costs at the time.
At this hour, where's a decent place to get a pizza?
I think there's a Domino's that's open.
I said decent.
Well,
I
that's
said there's a Domino's open. I didn't say it was decent.
They got better.
You and I know.
How's
you know that?
You and I know the same.
how's the
places.
place across the
All
street?
three literally we
I
got.
don't know.
No.
When I was growing up in the Bronx, all I remember ever hearing every day was, "Hello, Pizza Corner."
Half moon.
Yep.
Half moon, but pizza corner. Full moon now owns half moon.
It's 10:30.
But it's the same people.
I don't know if anybody's open.
Yeah, but do you actually do the fold?
What was it called?
Well, wait a minute. Is it?
It's 10:30. It's after 10:30. It's
Not
10:30.
only that, I'm so tired. I feel like it's 1,000,000
You need to go to bed.
Oh, well.
Hold
You
on.
need to go eat.
You know when
Oh,
I slept?
Let's tell you guys in.
It was 6 o'clock last night.
Wait,
I
he
worked
woke up.
all night.
Yes, he works night shift. He got a half hour nap.
Well, then you need to go to bed.
OPS Pizza.
Ops.
It's supposedly across the street, I guess.
Yes, it's right across the street. It's an Italian restaurant.
And it
Yeah, I forgot about Ops. You can get pizza at Ops.
the website said it's open till 1.
Well, according to my watch, it's 10:30, but my watch is usually broken. So
I don't work.
Well,
in I
7
try to.
a.m. call time.
My
yeah,
daughter will do this and say
7
this is
a.m.
the
call
time.
time.
Oh, for your
Well, guys, I'm going to say goodnight to you. It's been a nice to met you on here, and good luck with your endeavors.
Thank you.
Doing it super
Why don't we
Been
stay
keeping
in
an eye
touch?
on you, I guess.
We got it. Yeah, you got to keep your eyes on us.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd appreciate it.
and as I said, this was our special guests, Ray and number
Tina.
one.
Number one over here. That's Tina.
You're number one.
We're going to end the broadcast because it is late.
And then
We've
go find food.
traveled and we are hungry. So
Well, good luck with that.
look for the future. Couple TOS Klingons playing around on a train.
And
Where's
actually,
everybody from? Are they?
Well, one of them, you know,
Illinois. Mark.
Illinois.
I'm from the Topo, Illinois, Rockford.
Earlier, we had one from England,
Yeah, John is from
Mhm.
just outside of London.
He's from London.
on, and then Mark is from Kissimmee.
Kissimmee.
I think
You know
Mark.
him.
I think I met Mark
You did.
in Orlando. Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Here.
Well, not just here, but I think I met Mark in Orlando at
Make it
one
go.
of big Funko Pop Con. Did you go to Funko Pop Con?
You went to Funko Pop, didn't you?
Yes,
In Orlando.
Vic was there.
Yeah, that was me. I was the person.
Yes,
Pictures. Yes. I remember that.
yeah. I was doing my ambassador's duties.
What's that?
She looks different in red.
hmm
Indeed.
You know, the number one name kind of fits her. She's kind of bionic.
What?
When she was destroying with Thea.
I liked her. Theo?
Yeah,
Theo?
Love
It's
that one.
It's Theo, isn't it?
Thea.
Is it? I think
Think
it's Theo. I
Well-
think her name is Theo. All I kept remembering about her is she walked around everywhere with her axe.
That I gave her.
Oh, she did.
Oh, you gave it to her?
Yeah.
Everywhere with that axe.
And then they sharpened it.
Then when they said there's some
That
She's
is-
destroyed half the
Done
walls.
10 times. No kidding.
You got this 15-year-old girl that's only this tall.
She was.
I did my bucket list with this
Smashing
mob.
walls.
He made me up as a TOS Klingon.
I had to do it in minutes. So.
Interesting day. Bucket list.
She would sneak in anything I could tear apart. Tina, I need you to do this. She'd be like,
Well, good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
Good night, guys. Thank you for
Night.
inviting us in.
So until next time,
Yeah.
Live long and prosper.